Welcome back, children. Welcome to e-learning mathematics classes. So in this video we will be learning about rounding of the numbers. So let us first understand what does this rounding of numbers mean. Let us read from our book. So here it is told that there are certain situations where we have to give an idea about a number without actual calculation. So there are some situations, there are some conditions, some time we face such situation where we have to just give an idea without actually calculating the real value. Okay, so this is called estimation. Now let us consider the following situations. There would be about 250 students going to picnic. So India versus Pakistan cricket match was watched by about 50,000 spectators in the stadium and about 40 million spectators on the TV screen. The figures stated above are estimated figures. That means they are not the actual number. It is clearly stated here about 250 students going to picnic. So it is about, that means not the actual number. It's just an estimation. This is an estimated figure and are usually rounded off. We may round off a figure to the nearest 10, 100, 1000 and so on. So to estimate any number, estimate any figure, we have to round off the numbers, and we generally can round off from nearest 10, nearest 100, nearest 1000 and so on. It continues. So now let us see how we can round off the numbers. So here you can see I have made a hill. Okay, now we will be learning the concept of rounding off the numbers using this hill. Okay, let us see how. Now I have marked here on the left side of the hill, I have marked from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 numbers. And in the middle, on the top of the hill, it is marked as 5. And here on the right side, we have 6, 7, 8 and 9. Now, let us start riding a bike. Okay, suppose you are riding on a bike. Now this is your bike. Okay, now if you are riding on a bike and you reach to 3 and suddenly you realize that your petrol is finished. The petrol in your bike, which helps your bike to run, is finished. So now what will happen? Since it is a hill, you will fall back, right? Aap gir jaoge, isn't it? So where you will fall? You will fall back to 0. You will fall back to 0. Now if again you ride on a bike and you reach till 4 and your petrol finishes there, then what will happen? Yes, again you will fall back to 0. That means if our bike stops wherever from 0 to 4, we will fall back to 0. Now what will happen if our bike stops here? Anywhere here between 6 to 9. On any number, it can stop on 6, 7, 8 or 9. Then what will happen? We will fall on the next side, isn't it? So now the most important part, if our bike stops here on the top, that is on 5, then what will happen? Then we will not fall. We will not fall back. We will not fall in the front, the next part. Then what will happen? Then we have a choice. We can choose to fall back or fall in the front. So what you will choose? Yes, we have ridden so long and we have reached on the top. So we will never want that we fall back, isn't it? So हम क्या चाहेंगे? So that we can go to the next part of the hill, we will fall, we'll push our bike towards the next number. So if our bike stops on 5, then also we will fall on the next number. Okay, so from 0 to 4 it will fall back, from 5 to 9 it will fall to the next number. Is it clear? Is the concept clear? Now let us see how we can actually round off. Let us start with rounding off to nearest 10. So rounding off to nearest 10. Here I have taken an example 947. So let us now first assume which number is in tens place. Yes, 4. 4 is in tens place, right? Now we have to round off 4. When we have to round off the number, we will always look to the number on its right hand side. So which number is on the right side of 4? It's 7. So we will look to 7. Now 7, let us try to recall the hill concept that we have just learned. Now if it is from 0 to 4, we will fall back, and if it is 5 to 9, we will fall to the next number. Now 7 is between 5 to 9. So where we will fall? Next number. So what comes after 4? Yes, we get 5. Next number. 4 के बाद क्या आता है? 5. इसीलिए because ये जो बगल वाला नंबर है ये 5 to 9 के बीच में है, इसीलिए हम नेक्स्ट नंबर में फॉल करेंगे. तो 4 बन जाएगा 5 and this number will change to 0. So our rounding off to the nearest 10 is, for this number is 950. Okay. We can also follow one more step if it seems tough to you. हम और एक step add कर सकते हैं इसमें. 947. So for nearest 10 it will be 950. 4 will become 5 because we have to change the tens place number, and this ones place digit will become 0 because it is on the right side, and here it will lie between 940. So 947 lies between 940 and 950. So 947 is the bike which is riding और ये इन दोनों के बीच में है. Now since this 7 is between 5 to 9, it will fall to the next number. So what is the next number? 950. So आप ऐसे directly कर सकते हैं या फिर you can just follow this step and find the answer. Any one step you can follow. Okay? This is rounding off to the nearest 10. Now let us see how we can round off to the nearest 100. So here I have written one number 28,436. So we have to round off to nearest 100. So which number is in hundreds place? 4. So we have to round off 4. Now which number we will look? We will look the number to the right hand side, which is the number 3. So we will not change the numbers on the left side. 28 will remain 28 only. Now this 4 and these two numbers will become 0, 0. And here we have the number that is our bike. And what will be the next number? 28. This 4 will become next. That is what comes after 4? 5. So 500. Now this is 3. 3 lies between 0 to 4. If our bike stops from 0 to 4 anywhere, then we will fall back, right? So where we will fall here? कहाँ पे गिरेंगे हम? Back side. So our rounded off number will be 28,400. Okay? So this is how we can round off to nearest 100. Now last one, rounding off to the nearest 1000. So our example is 5,684. Now which number is in thousands place? 5. So we will circle this. Now since we are rounding off this number, we have to look to the number on the right hand side, which is 6. And here we don't have any number on the left side, so no worry. Now which numbers does this 5,684 lies between? ये किन दो नंबर के बीच में लाई करेगा? It will lie between 5,600 and sorry, I made a mistake. It will lie between 5,000 because we are rounding off to nearest 1000. हम लोग nearest 1000 में round off कर रहे हैं. ये thousands के place के नंबर को छोड़ के बाकी इस साइड के नंबर सारे 0 बन जाएंगे. So all will be 0. 5,000. And what comes after 5,000? 6,000. Right? So now we have to ride our bike again. Are you ready with the speed? Okay. So see here it is 6. So 6 lies between 5 to 9. So where should our bike fall? To the next number. Yes, very good. So 6,000 is the rounded off value for nearest 1000 of this number. I hope you have understood how to round off the numbers. Now you can start doing the exercise. Thank you.